Are you looking for the best Eureka tents? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best Eureka tents on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Eureka Copper Canyon LX Tent. As you go through and compare the best Eureka tent, you'll notice that many of them have a dome shape, meaning they're not super tall. Unfortunately, when camping, having a shorter tent can make the experience less comfortable because it's hard to stand and do anything inside. Fortunately, that issue is non-existent with the Copper Canyon LX model. This tent stands around 7 feet tall, so it's more than high enough for virtually all campers. Plus, the side walls are straight up and down, so you have more room to move around. When it comes to weatherproofing, the Copper Canyon also holds up pretty well. While it's not a winter camping tent, it works well for wind and rain. It comes with an extended rain fly that hangs over the doors and windows. This design helps ensure that rain won't come in, even if you don't close the openings all the way. Number 2. Eureka Suma 2/3 Person Tent. Backpacking is quite different from regular camping, so you need a tent that fits the specific situation. For example, when staying at a campsite, your car is within reach, so you can store plenty of gear, along with a heavier tent. When backpacking, however, you need to bring everything with you. So, if it doesn't fit in the pack, you can't bring it along. The Sumo is an excellent backpacking tent because it weighs just over 3 pounds and packs pretty tightly. Better yet, it sets up quickly and easily so that you're not fumbling with tent poles when you're ready to bed down for the night. This tent fits 1 or 2 people comfortably, but you can't stand up inside. So, you won't want to spend too much time in your tent. That said, it comes with storage pockets and a gear loft so that you don't feel too cramped when sleeping. Number 3. Outfitter 4/6-Person Backpacking Tent. The Eureka Timberline is one of the brand's top-selling tent models. The square Outfitter version is a bit bigger and more accommodating, especially if you get the 6-person tent. It comes in a 4 or 6-person model. However, because of the dome-shaped design, it can feel a bit crowded if you pack all 6 people inside. Instead, we would recommend putting fewer people in the tent so you have more room for all your gear. Overall, this tent is decently durable and weatherproof. We like the full-size rain fly that offers some protection over the front door. However, the footprint doesn't come with the tent, so you have to buy it separately to protect the floor. Also, while the center height is pretty tall, the sides are not as accommodating as the Copper Canyon LX. Number 4. Eureka Timberline 2/4-Person Tent. While the Timberline Square is meant for larger groups, the original Timberline is billed as a backpacking tent. At just over 5 pounds, it barely qualifies, which is why we prefer the Sumo instead. Also, the design and shape of this tent make it less wind resistant, so you'll have to deal with more shaking and vibrating if the weather gets sour. Whether you get the 2 or 4-person tent, this model offers a wide floor area so you can sleep comfortably and store your gear. A full-size drain fly extends past the front D-shaped door to offer better protection. Multiple mesh windows ensure that you can get decent airflow through this tent without having to leave yourself exposed to the elements. Overall, the Timberline works best as a regular camping tent, but you can take it backpacking as well. Number 5. Eureka SpaceCam 4-Person Camping Tent. If you're traveling with a large group, you want a tent that has plenty of interior space, including a shape that doesn't slope too much on the sides. Fortunately, the SpaceCam tent is extra wide with sidewalls that allow you to move around quickly and easily. However, we didn't rank this model higher because it's not ideal for bad weather. If you're camping with clear, sunny skies, the mesh windows and roof allow you to stay cool. However, if it starts raining, water will likely get in. The reason is that you can't close some of the mesh areas. The rainfly does offer decent protection, especially with the front vestibule. But, we've heard reports that water and cold air can get in pretty easily at night,